Hello everyone. In this video, we make a simple HTML page by using JavaScript and we input a string value and display it on the same page, HTML page. Okay, so this is our document type HTML. What is the purpose of this tag? It is the document type declaration. It tells the browser the document is written in a HTML file. Okay, it is not under the any HTML tag. It is in a instruction to the browser. Okay, then another is HTML len equal to int tag. This is a opening HTML tag, also called a root element. Okay, of the HTML document. LNG means language English. Okay. Another tag is a head. Another DOM element, you can say head. It is a place inside the HTML element. It is appear before the body element, body tag. Okay. It contains some information of the browser need to load a web page. Okay. Example for link and a HTML link. Okay, HTML link element, it is a connect to a external CSS file. Here we link with the external CSS file like Bootstrap to use a web page, okay, a head tag close. This is our body tag, opening body tag. Opening body tag is a HTML element. It's contain all the visible content of the web page. Everything that is using in the browser to a place inside the body tag. Okay. And there is a class equal to P. Class a global attribute. Okay. It assign one or more class name to a HTML element. Class are mainly used for CSS styling purpose, Bootstrap styling, JavaScript, JQuery section, etc. Okay. Another is a label tag. Okay. A label tag. It is another DOM element. Okay. HTML element. Its content some. The purpose of the label tag is it is show a name or the label like here in a HTML web page like a full name. Okay. When the user click on the label, the cursor automatically go to the input box. Okay. Actually they are interconnected with label is interconnected with a input box. Okay, the label element contain some attributes that's called a for equal to full name. The help of this label element can understand which element we can say a DOM element is connected with this label. Okay, and there is a class. It is a global attribute. Here we use from underscore label styling from the Bootstrap. Okay, in the label. Another is the input tag. Input is a HTML DOM element. It is used to create a from controller that accept the user input. It is a void means self-closing element. Okay, so it is does not have a closing tag. Okay, it contains some attributes like type equal to text. That means this input only can accept a string values. Okay, ID equal to full name. In a HTML, we have a many DOM elements. I can say HTML elements. So a ID equal to full name, it is helps to uniquely identify each DOM element. The help of this JavaScript or we can say a CSS can easily perform a specific tasks. There is a class. Uh, okay, class is a global attribute. A help of this we can apply some stylings. Basically here we use the bootstrap. Okay, our another DOM element is called a button. Okay, button. Button is a HTML element. It's create a clickable button. User click it to perform some action. Okay, here we use the on click. On click. On click is a HTML event attribute. HTML event attribute. It is a listing for a click events. When the user click the button, it execute some specific JavaScript code. Okay, submit form. What does submit? Submit form JavaScript function call that helps to the function must be execute your JavaScript file. Okay, this all over right under the tag h3, a DOM element. H3 HTML heading element. It is represent the label 3 heading. HTML provide a 6 heading labels. Okay. ID same as ID HTML global attribute is uniquely identify the HTML element. JavaScript used to access modify these elements. That's all. Then here we close the body tag. Then we come to the script tag. Okay, another HTML DOM element. It is used to include or write a JavaScript code. Okay, this is called internally JavaScript because the code is written inside the inside the HTML file. Okay, here we import it by the help of src my.js. The src stands for source. It's an HTML attribute of the script tag. It tells the browser whether the JavaScript file is located. Okay, the help of script tag we can import a JavaScript file, external file. Okay, just to this is a JavaScript file. Okay, so it is a JavaScript keyword called function. When we declare a function, then at first we write the function name, then I will write the keyword function, then write a function name. The function name can be chosen by the user himself. Okay, used to define a function, a reusable block of code. Then here we have a parameters, function parameters, or we can say a list. Here we pass the parameters. Okay, purpose hold the function parameters. Here they are empty, which means function does not take any argument. Okay, here opening the curly brackets. Inside the curly bracket are especially enclosed list. Inside this braces are run when the function is called. Okay, then in a line 2, in the line 2 we come is the document. Basically document, help of document fetch the whole the HTML file. Okay, a dot get element by ID. It's a DOM method. Get element by its a gamma purpose. Find a HTML element by its ID. Here the ID is a full name. Okay, find it, and dot value, it's a DOM property. Okay, dot value, it's a DOM property. Purpose, get or set the value of the input field. So here we some want to get the value. This value is stored in this variable called full name. Okay, so when we use JavaScript, when we initialize some variable, then we write a var let or const before the variable name. Okay, in the line number 3, we write a document. The help of this document, we can fetch the HTML file, whole file, and the help of dot get element by ID, we can find out the particular element that belongs to a particular ID that belongs to this element. Okay, and then text dot content. Come to text dot content. It is another DOM property that change the text inside the HTML element. Change the text inside the HTML element. Example for, if we write element dot text dot content equal to hello, then in the HTML, the DOM element, suppose heading 3, inside the heading 3 hello is written. Okay, so we run this code. This is the code. Okay, here we type my name and just submit it. Welcome, Swam Chakraborty. If we inspect it and go to the network tag, so in the network tag, we have a HTML2.html. HTML. It is the type is document type. Okay, we also import an external file, bootstrap. A type is a styling sheet, you will know. Another is a bootstrap script. Okay, and this is our JavaScript file. Okay, type is script. All status are 200, that means okay. All the loaded, the help of the network network tab, we can show all the files, they are loaded in our web page. Okay, this is use of the JavaScript. In our next video, we show how to implement this process in the using a jQuery. Okay, the main difference when we use a jQuery, actually in this HTML file, without jQuery, we here in a see in the button section we use HTML event attribute, let's call a on click. Okay, and we initialize either submit form. It is the help of this we can call a JavaScript function. Okay, if we use a jQuery, then we don't need it. We just write a normally um button, the ID and the class name, and then submit. Normal, just normal write. Write a normal HTML. That's like, okay. So, and the and also the Java, also the JavaScript um, file, when I use the jQuery, this is also change. Like here we use a dollar instead of the function keyword. Dollar means a jQuery function. Okay, jQuery purpose. Purpose to access a jQuery features and select the HTML elements. Okay. So example for dollar round brackets open, has full name, it select the element with ID, it select the element with ID equal to full name. Okay. In the dollar, we write a document in a parenthesis. This is a DOM object document. It's represent the entire HTML document. Okay. Convert the DOM document object into a jQuery object. Convert the DOM document object into a jQuery object. And dot ready, it is the jQuery method. Okay. Execute the function only after the HTML page is completely loaded. Example, this is prevent the error caused by the trying to access HTML element before the exist. Okay. Then we use the function. This is the function. This is the anonymous type function. Okay. A function without a name. It is execute automatically when the document is ready. Automatically execute. Okay. Then dollar inside a parenthesis we write as submit.btn inside a double quotes. This is a jQuery function. Okay. A CSS ID selector. Okay, ID selector we know, submit.btn, and select the ID tag. Okay. Select this ID tag means just select this ID tag. Okay. Inside of this, so then dot click, this is the dot click another jQuery method, attach a click event to a select element. Okay, to select element, that's what the click kora ache submit button. When the user click the button, the function is run. Okay. Then we come out the dollar full name. Okay. So this is another ID tag. ID. The another ID tag. The help of this we can fetch a specific DOM element that hold this ID name, full name. Okay. Then we use the dot value method. This value method, help of this value method, we can fetch the value and it is stored in this variable. Okay, full name variable. Full name variable. Dot value is another jQuery method. Okay, gets a value from the input element, and it says, and another is a same as dollar display full name in the quotation. Okay, the jQuery selector. This is another jQuery selector. Okay. Uh, the help of this, we can find out the particular DOM element this that have a this ID display full name. Okay, and we have a dot text a jQuery method. Okay, to set or get the text of a HTML element. Here we set the some string value like welcome with the concatenation of the full name that we already fetch in this variable and plus exclamatory sign. Okay, then we insert it to the HTML DOM element. Basically this is a heading 3. This is the ID. In this portion we store a data, we show the data actually. Okay, so we run this code here already. This is our code. If you write something send, so this is there, welcome to send. Okay, this is all about my JavaScript and the jQuery video. Thank you.